Hey y'all, and welcome to the first episode of a modded series that I'm really excited to play with y'all. So this is a mod pack that I've created by myself. It's mostly just a compilation of all my favorite mods and a bunch of things that just make Minecraft, in my opinion, a lot more fun. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Originally I was going to start with trying to find a tree to punch, but literally there's nothing. I spawned in a desert. So let's look at the little mini maps. So I'm gonna try not to explain too much right off the get-go, and like slowly y'all will like learn, but this is the mini-map. Very common Xero's mini-map mod, and yeah, so it looks like that's the direction we're gonna have to head. So yeah, let's try that out. Though I will say these are tomatoes, and I want to get some tomatoes, so let's just get all of these. These are from Farmer's Delight, and you know, I think a big thing is gonna just be collecting all the weird things we get. Okay, so here we are at a tree. That things get a whole lot easier because of another mod that I have installed, which essentially allows us to, if we have an axe, drum roll please. Oh, actually I think I'm not supposed to be shifting. I think that's the key. Ah, there we go. We can just excavate or like fully chop down a tree. I'm not sure what the word is for that. I'm just gonna probably collect a couple of these trees and then so we're good on wood, and then we can move on. Okay, so I've now learned that one wooden axe is not nearly enough to cut down a really big tree. So I may have to leave this area kind of to face. I also learned that it cuts it down from the top down. Seems kind of weird. I guess it makes some sense, you know, so there's like a little tree stump. Okay, so now let's just look around. So it seems this is like a mesa. We have a little nice thing. Is that a village? I think I may want to check that out, actually, these two structures. And that looks like a tree. So yeah. Anyway, we got wood. Obviously, I'm probably just make a stone pick or a wood pick, so that way we can get to stone without nothing else. Also, something I should probably mention is that throughout this mod pack, or this mod series of this mod pack, I may just like add or remove mods if I don't agree with them, or etc etc. So hopefully, like I'll definitely let you know if that happens, and hopefully I don't make too many changes. But if a mod seems to be really disrupting the balance of something, I'll probably just remove it. Okay, so Stone Age. We got our little bits of stone. Little bits of cobble. Now I have a stone pickaxe, and now I can throw you to monsters, and yeah, just use the stone pickaxe. One thing I love about modded Minecraft is that it really makes you utilize all the different blocks. Like in normal Minecraft, red sand has no use, but red sand in modded Minecraft can be used. I can smelt it into glass, and I can haunt it into soul sand, but I can also wash it into gold. And which means that in the future, we can make some pretty nifty gold farms just using things like red sand. Okay, so I've been just mining copper and whatnot, and I thought I'd bring you back to show you that one of the cool things is that there's a bunch of different types of ore beyond just the normal copper and iron and diamond, etc. We have things like nickel from thermal expansion or the thermal series, and we have osmium from mechanism and other things like that. And I will say my main focus of this mod will be in mods like hex casting and mods like create, as I'm not really that experienced with things like mechanism and thermal, but I have included them, so maybe we can like learn together. And so hopefully that's fun. But yeah, so now we're out of the cave. I just got a bit of iron, a bit of copper. Copper is really useful. I have, while developing or like cultivating the mods for this, I did play a really short/long playthrough, and I learned that copper is one of the things that is incredibly important because there's no good way to farm it. Oh, wow. Iron, copper. And yeah, and a sword with smite and unbreaking. That's useful. Oh, this is really pretty. I love how they incorporated oxidized copper into the build. That's really, like, speaking to me. And more. And feathers. Air. I think we can probably just keep all of this. Bones, definitely, and gunpowder, definitely. Sand, I think we're in no short supply of. And that sword. I think I like mine better. So, yeah. Now, next, look at that village. Oh, my God. Okay. That is beautiful. I'm really loving the vibe of that. Yeah, like honestly. Right? And it's quite interesting. Okay, here we have some cactus. Okay, so let's oh sorry, let's get a couple of these things. So like most modded Minecraft mod packs, this does have a backpack. I included the sophisticated backpacks mod because I think it's one of the best. And they're not too expensive, so I think we should hopefully maybe, depending on how well this village treats us. Oh my god, look at all of this. If only I had a flint and steel, I could like relight these things, but can you take food off of it? I don't think so. You know, I feel a little bit bad. I think I might take this smoker. Oh, actually, I'm quite hungry, so maybe, you know what, I think I can just mine this, right? Oh, I can, and it'll give me coal, too. So I'm gonna mine this and just set it off smelting, and then that way, while we explore, we can have some food going in the background. And yeah. Okay, so while that's cooking in there, I think, yeah, hopefully won't rely on things like cooked pork chop for too long. And I'm glad we found a village, but oh my god, look at that leather. And that axe, and we have so much charcoal now, so I think caving shouldn't be too much of an issue. So we're really getting on our way. What's in here? Oh, yay, it's a bunk bed. Lovely, lovely. So, let us look. Get a bed. Ooh, okay, I'm running out of storage space, for goodness sake. All useful things, Let's sort my inventory. Good tab. I'm not going to steal their gold. It's just a waste of inventory space. My god, look, it's a villager. Okay, so let's get some more food. Let's check out this area. Oh, there's a well. That's not scary at all. And yeah, where was that villager? I want to show you guys something kind of cool. Villager. Oh, he's in the house. Okay. Look at this. Yep, I picked him up. He's in my inventory. So I have a mod called Easy Villagers installed, which just generally makes villager handling easier and less of a time sink, because really it's just so tedious. So yeah, we can pick them up, but there's trading blocks that we can put down that will make them trade with us, auto traders, all sorts of cool things. I guess we can first look at this castle. Oh my goodness. Oh my, look at all these things. Okay, let's see. How many of these do we need to make a backpack? Oh, I forgot it's right here. Okay, we only need 4, so we have 3 right now. So a couple more chests, hopefully. Okay, so now we got beetroot seeds. It's honestly just to collect all the various different types of seeds that we can get. I think we have potatoes. Wait, I think we have all of this stuff, and we have melons. I'm not gonna use it. They're just bits of code. I think it'll be fine. Okay, that was kind of a letdown. Not gonna lie, but expecting something better. Ooh, a librarian. Oh, lectern. Lectern's for you. Okay, so if I break this, and I have no slots left, so maybe that actually isn't the best idea. I cannot pick you up. Okay, more exploring to be done. And oh my god. Oh, it's a bell tower! Oh my god, I'm loving it. Oh my god. That's 1 iron ingot right there. And a lantern and more emeralds. Oh my god. I wonder if this will just... Oh, yeah, it's less all about less inventory space, I'm guessing. Ooh, okay. I'm kind of loving this place. Yeah, kind of loving it. Okay, emeralds I can use, definitely. Rest of it, I'm not so... Oh, it's like a Fletcher area. These things are so cool. I think a power tube bow is definitely an upgrade. Oh, they're so cool. They have 2 doors. They have double doors. It's like wonderful. Okay, so let's just explore some more of these houses. Okay, so this is floor design and everything. Whoever built this is quite talented. Much more talented than me. Ooh, what's this place? Oh, it's like oh my god, the church! How cute! Okay, this is lovely. This is like what Minecraft villages need to be like. They like, you know, because a normal Minecraft village, you don't feel bad about destroying it, because it's like this, I feel bad. Like I'm not gonna take any of their stuff. They're like a functioning society, like an agrarian society. Okay, so let's mark this place. Set oh, not temporary. Let's say create waypoint. Sand Kingdom. Nice, and let's edit this and make it like yellow. Yes, confirm the Sand Kingdom. And yeah, I think it's probably, oh, it's in there, the Sand Kingdom. And honestly, I think it's probably time for us to move on by now. I think we've seen enough. One last stop in the residential district. Oh, this is a library. Wait, this is a library. With books and everything. Okay, I think books are definitely super important. Because this will save us so many innocent cow deaths in the future. So there are books in the room. Here we go. And upstairs, I'm really looking for some more books. Most appreciated. Some more bookshelves. Yeah. Ugh, I'm just out of the video, me just sitting here not being able to decide what to keep and what to let go of. Maybe just, okay, what if I just break these down back to I should now. Okay, basically one more bookshelf, and I got loads more here. And that is 45, level 5, and oh my god, it's a classroom! Oh my god, it's a classroom. This is, oh, I can't even. I cannot. I wonder what that is, though. Maybe like an exiled villager, like the old guy, the old weird guy's house who claims it's the end of the world, and that's why he's living in a copper house so that the rays can't get to him, or something like that. How cute. I think is it nighttime? I really can't tell. Okay, where should we go from here? Let's look. We got like a tropical jungle, or kind of more volcanic. Volcanic, I think. Got more desert. Not real. Look at these sand dunes, though. It's so amazing, but not really in the mood for that. We could always go to this Badlands, a wooded Badlands. I'm loving this like dark thing, so I'm thinking maybe we journey towards that. And which is, let me orient myself, make a little waypoint so I can look at it. Oh, it's actually that way. Cool. And yeah, great. Okay guys, I just had to bring you back because I think this is a termite mound. Don't think there's anything inside because that would be quite scary if so. But like, yeah, but it's a termite mound. Literally wood even. Okay, so there's bamboo. I'm not sure what we can use bamboo for. But yeah. Okay y'all, so it looks like we've reached the land of the black stone. Oh, it's literally black stone. Okay. There's a waste point. A waste stone. This will allow us to teleport to other waste stones. I think for now it's best if we actually just pick this up. Can I? Yeah, I can pick it up. I think that this is more important than a stone axe, especially since I still have one. Oh my god, I can't believe I never realized that. Yeah, there's a little mossy waste stone. And yeah, so look at all this copper. It's like deep slate copper too. I want to collect it, but it's probably a waste of time. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it until I can no longer pick any more up. Okay, so it's now nighttime, so I'm just gonna sleep, and I think I don't really know what to do. I know it's like really early, and like usually you like explore more. Oh my god! Look, wait. Sorry. Side note: flax, wild flax. This is much more important than beetroot. Personally, it's much more important. Flax, because flax allow you. Will something show me? Okay. Well, flax seeds will grow into flax, and flax is basically string. It's like string. Once you get a good farm up, it's basically infinite string. It's great. And bamboo. Wait, what does bamboo let me do? Can I like? Okay, what are the uses for this thing? I mean, paper. So I mean, some pretty cool things actually. I will say, spikes, bamboo spike. Oh, I'm maybe for like mob farms or something. I don't know. Okay, I know what I was gonna say. I know it's early, but I think we should definitely think about somewhere to settle down, cause I am going to die a lot. If you know me, you know I die a lot. So, and in fact, and you know what they say, always set up a block. I mean, I always say set up a base in your spawn so that if you die without a bed, because you placed your bed incorrectly, you won't have to walk 3,000 blocks to get to your base. So it's probably honestly, okay, I could honestly see a great mega base location just being like within like making an oasis kind of vibe. I'm actually kind of loving. Why? Oh my god, I've just sold myself on making an oasis kind of vibe. Like maybe we live out of this village for a bit and then we set up an oasis camp in the desert. I'm actually really kind of vibing with that, but I don't know. Maybe we should explore. I'm thinking we explore until our little marker here. We see what's up, and then I'm thinking we set up camp right around where spawn is, because at the very least it'll help us keep everything loaded. And all this cool stuff that we're discovering will just be right near us, so we don't have to journey too far. But I'm really vibing with this like dark, like I feel like we could build something pretty cool and like like maybe we live in a volcano. Look at these cool shapes of these trees. It's all very cool. This is all from a mod called Terralith. It's one of my favorite like biome adding mods, and I got the idea from a mod pack called Vault Hunters. The reason I love it so much is because, the reason I love it so much is because it doesn't add any like new confusing blocks. Like Terralith, it's all just vanilla Minecraft blocks, and things like, you know, all the biomes you'll go, which are really cool and add a ton of like diversity and colors. You know, your inventory often gets clogged up really fast, but that doesn't happen in this. You know, because it's just repurposing vanilla block for some really cool color palettes, and changing like the colors of leaves and things like that, which I think is pretty nifty. But I guess, okay, I think we're here. Like that's our waypoint. That's where we set it, in fact. So we've gone past it. So now the decision becomes to whether to base in this super like black stony area, or to base in this and make like a super cool like oasis deserty like kind of thing. And honestly, I'm really leaning towards the oasis-y deserty kind of thing, because, you know, it's just so beautiful. Like I don't really build in that kind of like outdoorsy style a lot. Like sometimes I do, but like the idea of like we can make like a little pond, and we can lots of room to expand. We're not confined to a building. I think could be super fun. So I'm actually just gonna we're just gonna go back to our original spawn area, and we're just gonna set up a camp. Okay, I'm sorry, but let's look at this. Let's look at how like the mosaic like modeled thing. Look at this cactus. Like what is this cactus? It's, oh my god, and this incredible use of like packed mud, which I didn't even know was in the I don't really play 1.19 a lot, so I'd forgotten that was in this actual version of Minecraft packed mud. And the oh my god, it's just so nice. Like approaching the location that I think I want to base. Perfect cave. Okay, and I wanted to admire these like sand dunes. Like they're like slowly sloping down, and it's just so nice. And I'm thinking we go straight to like here. We just set up base like there in this little area, and then we can just slowly expand as we expand. So my idea is Oasis Lake with like trees and stuff, where we have like our base camp. Maybe it's like a raft in the center, like something underground, like a raft in the center of the thing that in the center of the lake that goes down underground, or maybe we just like have little like tent areas with our different sections. Because I'm all about sectioning when it comes to modded Minecraft, having an area for each different mod. The iconic crafting table. I think you can actually, you can. Oh, look at these chests. They don't really fit the desert vibe. We may have to go get some, like, jungle wood or something. But they will do. And I'm going to attempt for some little bit of organization here. As futile as it may be. We're going to try it. I'm going for, like, earthy stuff in here. And plant stuff and, like, naturally stuff in here. Is to set up a waystone. Let us call it the Oasis. Okay, and I think now that we've kind of set up is a great time for me, hello again, hi. It's time for me to explain some of the cool things that we are gonna do. Hey y'all, Editing Willow here, and I just wanted to take the time to let you know that while editing this, I realized that the next section is a bit dry to watch, but I didn't want to take it out just in case anyone was interested. It just covers the basic mods in the mod pack and what they do, and I kind of nerd out a little bit. I will include a chapter note as well as a little title screen to indicate when it's over, so feel free to skip over it. And I also just wanted to take this time to remind you to drink some water if you haven't been, because it's been almost 20 minutes into this video and you are probably feeling a bit thirsty. So drink some water, it's good for you. That's all for me, bye-bye. Create, if you haven't heard of it, is a super technical rotation-y based mod where instead of using things like electricity or RF or even redstone, it uses rotational energy from things like water wheels and pumps, etc. to, you know, generate the electrical, well, to generate rotational energy instead of electrical energy that is then used to do a bunch of cool things like spin all these little things with shafts. You can spin things that deploy, you can have mechanical arms, and there's an add-on mod. You can make chocolate bars. Right, there's an add-on mod that I've added called Create Crafts and Additions, if I can find it, which adds all these things, and it allows us to convert rotational energy into electrical energy, which will become really cool later on, and I'll explain more depth. And wow, okay, and yeah, and all those kind of things. And then the second one, and it has a bunch of cool blocks. There's a bunch of like create decoration mods that I've installed. It's a very aesthetic mod. I really like that kind of vibe. I think we can really go with the like engineer oasis kind of thing. And the hex casting mod, essentially it's a magic mod, and it's a magic mod that's based on programming, and it's very much like computer sciencey and stack based programming. And it's really cool, but it's also like super magical and mystical, and I just really like it because unlike other mods where there's like one way to do something, in hexcasting you can achieve what so many other mods can do, things like building gadgets or destruction gadgets, but you have to think your way through it. So it provides a really interesting balancing thing and a really interesting challenge, I feel, to like playing Minecraft. So yeah, and those are the two main things, but we do have mods like Botania, and we also have Mechanism, and we also have Thermal, and I'm not good at these, so I'll probably be asking for y'all's help a lot for mods like these. And obviously we have mods like Supplementaries and Quark, and a bunch of like nice little addition mods to add cute little things. And yeah, and then our biggest food mod is Farmer's Delight, which adds a bunch of things like this, and then Farmer's Respite, which adds a bunch of different types of tea, and then also Chef's Delight, which I have not added yet. That is one mod that I'm planning to add later, maybe partway through this episode. Yeah, but I was just so excited, I just wanted to start, because, you know, this is so fun for me, and I love playing Minecraft. So yeah, that's basically it for now, and I'm thinking, yeah. So I'm thinking our first thing is, because we're in the desert with just a bunch of sand, our main concern is going to be dirt, which means we either need to create a dirt farm, which I don't even know if that's possible, or we just need to start mining a bunch of dirt. So you can make dirt from mixing compost from thermal and slag from thermal, which I think is just smelted down gravel, and like that, and compost comes from a composting bin, I think. Or we could infuse biofuel using Mechanism. So that seems to be our only way of making dirt. So I think right now our best bet is to just go over to maybe these jungles and just mine a bunch of dirt. Or maybe like in these little patches here. I'm not sure yet. So I think that's our next step. Get a bunch of dirt and set up a bunch of farms with our tomatoes, potatoes, and these kind of things. And because we can use them to make a bunch of other awesome, cool foods that I think will be really useful, as well as growing flax. So yeah, I think that's our next step. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, y'all, I think I'm gonna end it there for this episode. All the dirt mining I'll probably do off camera, as it does not sound very interesting to have y'all watch me mine dirt. And this episode is actually getting to be quite a bit long. That's like at 25 minutes right now, so I'm just going to end it here. We do have a couple objectives for our next episode, which is just going to go getting the dirt for farms, which I'm going to do
in between, and we'll set up the farms next episode, and also go mining and find an amethyst geode, because that's really important for some of the mods we want to use in the future, especially hex casting. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed, and please give me any feedback you have in the comments. I've kind of haven't done this for a while, so I may be a little rusty, and I'd really, really appreciate it. Other than that, make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and so you can see the rest of the series. And I hope you enjoyed. So, bye-bye!